Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another reaction video. And as you well know, today is 4th of July in America, in the United States, I mean. January 4th, the day America, the US had declared its independence from Great Britain. So I figured for today, just get a little bit of a learning curve to those who don't know, just to dive into this. What makes this holiday to us Americans? What's like so appealing to it? And maybe we'll find a video in how everyday daily Americans uh celebrate for what they do to celebrate on July the 4th. Now I will disclose that I don't think there's a right or wrong way to celebrate other than if you're, let me see, spending time with your family, having a cookout, or enjoying whatever dishes in your own, culture and whatnot, and eating them and whatnot, which is totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. But I would also just encourage to, to embrace the American experience as well, like having a hot dog or some nachos, some nice cold beer, if you're into that. And yeah, just try, the American palate just a little bit. You don't have to. I just encourage it, okay? I just encourage it. And even though, today, with everything that's on the news and whatnot, and everyone's, having a microscope on us over here, I will, however, will never stop being proud of being an American, because America, the United States, has given me every amazing opportunity and the amazing life that I have right now because of it. And even though that maybe a lot of people might think our leader right now is the devil and whatnot, which is, I guess, maybe valid in their eyes and whatnot. Me, however, I kind of differ, but that's the way it is. I'm not blind to how much he's being criticized and whatnot. But then again, every single president, at least for the most part, a majority of presidents have been criticized for, whatever reason by either party. And, the politics can get very muddy. It's just, however, not how I will disclose that that's just not how America is run, by the way. For those of y'all who have taken federal government in your early days of education, or in high school or college, whichever, you realize you know how the American government works and how politics is only just a minor fraction of how everything works. But anyway, that's kind of like my 2 cents about it. It's I understand some people's frustration, but in maybe a not so popular opinion, but if we were under Kamala, I think we'd be very cooked in a different way, in a way that this just, I don't know. On paper, it just does not sound good on paper and also in practice. But that's my opinion, of course. But in but the great thing about living in this great nation is that you can have an opinion and not be swept up by secret police and whatnot and throw you in a cell and then send you off to an intensive labor camp, or if the supreme leader is feeling very generous, might just decide to execute you on the spot instead. I realize, America has a lot of problems, of course. I don't think any nation out there in the world doesn't have problems, okay? But we can only tackle them one at a time. Things aren't just going to get, solved in just one day. I wish it were like that, but it's not. But anyway, guys, all right. Enough of that. Let's dive into this little 1 minute brief history of why this day is so important to us Americans. So to my fellow let me see to my viewers, fellow viewers, my viewers that are from different parts of the world, this is, a little bit of an insight. I'll leave the original video down in the description for you. So please go check that out yourself. Go show the channel some love. And I also ask that if you also please like and subscribe to yours truly as well. I'm not asking y'all for donations or anything like that, other than your time and also your and thank you for watching this video here with me, and learning this brief history of what happened during the early days of the US's inception.
July 4th, 1776. The 56 delegates of the Second Continental Congress signed the Declaration of Independence, leading to the American Revolutionary War and the establishment of the United States of America. Colonists celebrate the first Independence Day by holding mock funerals for King George III. In 1778, George Washington issues double rations.
So, like what the narrator has said, I believe I heard a glimmer of what he just said from my history teacher back in the day in high school, that colonists held mock funerals for King George III. So, even I think people have been trolling since forever, okay? So I don't think it's new. It shouldn't really be surprising, right, guys? So I think we'll just leave it at that. But it's just funny. It that people would go to that kind of lengths and levels. It's just chef's kiss. Oops, sorry. I turned off the audio. Go back for a little bit real quick. There we go.
1778, George Washington issues double rations of rum to all his soldiers to mark the anniversary.
Double rations. Damn, King. Sorry, King. George Washington was generous. Double rations of rum. How about that?
Rum to all his soldiers to mark the anniversary.
Damn straight.
Coincidentally, on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration, both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson die only hours apart.
Oh,
Adams's
wow.
final words are said to be...
Okay, I did not know that. That is a little bit of insight for me. That's something new for me there.
Adams's final words are said to be, "Jefferson survives." Since 1959, the Presidential Salute Battery has been issuing a salute to the Union, firing a round of artillery for every state in the Union.
50.
In the evening, songs about American patriotism are accompanied by fireworks that light up the sky.
Yeah. There you have it, people. There you have it. And of course, we still have a little bit of time. Let's see what's the 4th of July menus like. Gonna give people give you guys a little glimpse of what's that like, in a way. So let's see if we can find a video of what. Ooh, this looks 3 minutes out. That looks easy. Yeah, okay, we'll take it on that video real quick.
This 4th of July, let freedom ring.
And I'll leave
while
the
you're at
original video
it, go ahead and ring
in
the
the
dinner bell
description
too.
also.
It's time to start cooking.
Supper's ready, come on, y'all!
Whether you're hosting a socially distanced
And while I'm recording this video right now, guys, my family right now is barbecuing. We're making hot dogs, burgers, chicken, fajita. What else? Making deviled eggs, potato salad, rice. I don't think we're having any beans, unfortunately, probably. Yeah, I don't think we're having any beans, but that's all right. I think we're already bite enough, more than we can chew probably for right now. But anyways,
backyard barbecue, or keeping your celebration minimal this year, we hope your Independence Day plans include some or several of these festive recipes. In the land of the free, we can dress our burgers any way we choose.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you prefer a fried egg and barbecue sauce
Then
to
by
the
all
more
means.
traditional ketchup and mustard condiments,
By all
more
means.
power to you. But no matter how you top it, a great burger has to start with a good patty.
Of course. Nothing beats a nice, juicy, well-seasoned burger patty.
Luckily, we have a tip to help you make the world's best burger every
Yum, yum.
single time. Just add some frozen butter shavings to your ground beef before
Butter
forming it into
shavings, huh?
patties. This method helps keep the meat extra tender and juicy.
I'm gonna try that. Oh.
American flag
Nice.
cheesecake bars are as tasty as they are decorative.
Oh.
The blueberry spangled bars start with a
Okay. Sorry to pause it right there, but my mom has done this, except she did it on a large scale. And she did come across a video where someone was making a cheesecake and doing, the American flag, but it was, just a big old piece. But then she came across a video where not a couple of seconds back where, right here where it was like this. He was like, "Oh, that would have been a lot better." And I was like, "Yeah, I think it probably would have been a lot better. But you know what, Mom? It's all right. Next time. Next time."
as they are decorative.
And my mom has this thing of where she'll have an idea and then she'll do it. And then as soon as she's done, making her little dessert or whatever dish that she's making and whatnot, she'll come across something even better somewhere on the internet and she'll be like, "Oh man, I should have done that one instead," and whatnot. And it's always like a constant thing and whatnot. When you find something good, something better comes along in a different, method. But yeah, that's kind of like my mom right there in a bit of a nutshell when it comes to this.
The blueberry spangled bars start with a standard graham cracker crust and a no-bake cheesecake filling. Make the stripes by piping thin rows of raspberry jelly across the
There we go.
bars. Oh, and if you haven't already, Uncle Sam wants you to click the subscribe button below for more themed recipes like this one.
You hear that, guys? Go show them some support. So I'll leave the original video, the original video in the description for both of them.
The spice rub for this barbecue chicken is made up of spices you probably already have in your pantry.
Yeah.
Season the chicken in advance and let it refrigerate for 6 hours.
Okay.
Once the chicken has been grilled, lather each piece in our homemade smoky barbecue sauce.
Okay, so I did this the other day because I asked my dad that if we were gonna barbecue for today, and he said yes, and I was like, okay. And I asked him that if he had pulled the meat out, earlier on in advance, and he said yeah. And I set my alarm to around at, let's see, 3:00 in the morning. I went to the fridge to pretty much get the chicken out and the fajita and whatever meat. Well, but we only had just a fajita chicken, and that was about it. And I opened the package and put it in a bowl and pretty much put a marinade that I had picked up from our local HEB. If you know what HEB is, just Google it. It's spelled how it's spelled, HENB. Abbreviated. Just HEB. It's our local. Well, not just local, but it's a Texas state staple here in our great state of Texas. So yeah, just a little FYI for you out there, for you guys. That's our major grocery store that every Texan goes to. So yeah, so I got this marinade that I purchased from our local HEB, and it was the I forgot what brand, the Lawyer brand, I think. Well, it was it was definitely a lemon pepper type marinade, and so yeah, I just put the chicken in the bowl, and then pretty much like put the marinade on the chicken, and set it aside for it to like just simmer in the marinade and stuff. So yeah, right now it's actually coming out pretty damn good. I just came back from the store because my dad, a while ago before recording the video, because my dad wanted some good old beer, some beer, and I pretty much went to go do a beer run. So I went to our local gas station, and then I came back and was checking on the progress a little bit. And yeah, it's coming out pretty damn good. Right now, I'm just waiting for my mom to come back from church, and then we're gonna start making some of the sides. We've already finished making some rice, but we're gonna make deviled eggs, like I mentioned earlier on. If I haven't, oh, getting hungry. But thank God, I skipped breakfast and lunch for the evening for today's dinner. Okay, so yeah, so deviled eggs and potato salad, and I think that's about it. Oh, but I wish we had some salad though. That's one thing. Like some regular, salad, like cucumbers, lettuce, tomato. Damn it. Oh well. Anyways, but yeah, I went to go check on the progress of the chicken and whatnot. Oh, it's coming out beautifully. Ooh, so good. Looks so good. I would have barbecued and whatnot, but I kind of had some errands to do for because like I'm making some like a bit of some life changing alterations at the moment, guys, because in a couple of videos ago I had mentioned that I'm going through a different a life changing era, in so to speak. I'm not sure if I want to disclose it because I kind of want to keep this certain thing about me private in a way, but I don't know, maybe after some time has passed, maybe I might disclose it. Or better yet, how about we do this? If I get at least maybe 10 likes in this video, 10 likes, and then maybe I'll reveal to you all what this life-changing decision that I'm gonna embark. And with that being said, I'll probably won't be streaming or uploading as much as I used to, but then again, let's be fair, I haven't necessarily been doing too much, on the daily. It's just like, here and there. But regardless, I'm just happy you guys, even watch me at all, for that matter, So thank you for all of y'all that have subscribed to my channel and is part of the community, and I hope you continue being part of it. And I'm counting my blessings, and you guys are just one of many blessings. Okay, let's continue. Enough of that sappy moment. Let's get back into talking into food, guys.
Keep napkins nearby. This chicken gets sticky. We call these ribs the best grilled ribs for a reason. Our dry rub gives the meat its rich, smoky flavor.
I think I got some ribs, but I think my dad just wanted to keep it light for today.
After a couple of hours of low and slow grilling, the ribs will be fall off the bone tender. Here's a tip for when you're shopping for ribs. Smaller racks tend to have more succulent meat.
Okay.
If Captain America was in charge of the dessert for an Avengers party, we're pretty sure he would whip up these patriotic cheesecake stuffed strawberries. For the non-culinary adept out there, these treats are super easy to make. There's no cooking or baking involved,
Yeah,
just assemble and serve.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Don't limit your celebration's razzle dazzle to the fireworks.
Woo!
Bring some glitz to your meal.
There you
with
go.
Sparkling ice cream.
Yeah, so just let me see. I'm not sure how, how long that when it comes to like, the celebrations and when you start making like desserts and everything. And of course the theme is, America, red, white, and blue. But I kind of wonder like, how far back that started or how it started, like when did that sort of thing kind of catch on? But that's just kind of like the thing that kind of goes on with at least when it comes to like the desserts for the most part. Like like we saw earlier with like the American cheesecake flags that's like, yeah, it's just like simple theme based, just red, white, and blue are the colors.
Floats. Party guests will love this grown-ups only treat of ice cream and berries doused in sparkling rosé. If you're feeling extra
Rosé,
festive,
huh?
top the float with a sparkle of its very own. Deviled eggs are a southern potluck staple.
Oh, deviled eggs.
But you've never had them like this before.
Oh, okay.
Hot chicken deviled eggs aren't explosive, but they'll be the popping side dish of your 4th of July celebration needs.
Okay.
Topped with hot sauce and bits of fried chicken crispies, deviled eggs have never looked or tasted better.
Nice.
If you've grown bored of cold, mayonnaise-based potato salad, we have a recipe that's sure to revolutionize your barbecue spread. We hereby declare grilled potato salad a must-have side dish for your Independence Day celebration.
Oh.
Quartered potatoes are grilled to tender perfection
Okay.
and tossed in a warm vinegar-based dressing. Fresh
Okay.
herbs give the potatoes a vibrant, flavor-packed punch. Traditional macaroni
good.
pasta salad has all
Ooh, macaroni pasta. I freaking love macaroni pasta. Okay, yeah. I think I started liking macaroni pasta like a couple of years ago. And when I mean a couple of years ago, I mean like maybe 10 years ago when I discovered that was a thing. And oh man, it just opened up a new kind of a new world for me. So yeah, whoever invented that pasta salad thing, top notch. I salute you. I salute you. But let me go back real quick on, let's see, the sparkling float. Oh, wait, no, not that. Deviled eggs on the grilled potato salad. Yeah.
We've
Okay. Yeah. I just want to, yeah, for the potato salad and whatnot, because yeah, that's definitely different. And oh, that looks zesty too. That looks freaking zesty. I love it. Okay.
recipe that's sure to revolutionize your barbecue spread. We hereby declare grilled potato salad a must-have side
And using red potatoes too.
dish for your Independence Day celebration. Quartered potatoes are grilled to tender perfection
Okay.
and tossed in a warm vinegar-based dressing. Fresh herbs give the potatoes a vibrant, flavor-packed punch. Traditional macaroni pasta salad has all of the creamy tang and crunch you'd desire of a 4th of July side dish.
Tangy.
This recipe uses real mayonnaise and features freshly chopped bell peppers and celery.
Yeah.
From sea to shining sea, we hope this pasta salad finds its way to picnic tables everywhere this summer.
Nice.
There's nothing artificially flavored about our
Banana
banana pudding
pudding.
recipe. Homemade vanilla pudding is layered atop fresh banana slices and vanilla wafers. Once the pudding is cooked and cooled, top it off with an
When I was younger, say like maybe 6 or 7, when I discovered I love vanilla wafers. I think my mom at one point had to pretty much like, wean me off of them because I just ate an entire box the entire time whenever we go to the grocery store and get a box. I would just finish them. Like no joke.
easy meringue and broil it until the tips are golden brown. This dessert is sure to be your 4th of July grand finale. Aside from the fireworks, of course.
Sure.
No matter how you're planning to celebrate the 4th this year, we hope it involves some delicious food and quality time with friends and family, whether that's in person or virtually.
There you
Be
go.
sure to share these recipes.
But that's not. But I still prefer a person meets and person approach than virtual. but that is convenient if you're of course separated in a way by miles and miles of either ocean or land if you're like on the other part of in the States. But oh yeah, man, thank you guys for watching this little video here and whatnot. I'm just just wanted to do this for appreciation for this great nation and so forth. I don't think I would rather or picture myself living anywhere else than here in the great U.S. of A. And to my fellow Americans, happy 4th of July. I hope it's filled with food, family, drinks, and fireworks. And you want to make it even more American, do it with a gun. To all my responsible gun owners out there, hats off to y'all. And I hope you get to pop off some rounds and in a safe, controlled environment, of course. Please be safe out there. And of course, if you're going to be partying, please be careful out there. Do not get yourself into a situation where you're, gonna regret and be very life altering. That would be the very last thing I would want anyone to do while celebrating. All right, guys, be smart, be responsible. Get a DD. All right, get a DD or an Uber, whichever. And yeah, and I would also encourage y'all to at least put your phones down and just, be in the moment with your friends and family, and yeah, just immerse yourself in that way, in the ambience of, being an American. Sitting outside by the barbecue in the summer heat. Oh, don't forget bug spray. Get bug spray. What else am I missing? Am I missing anything? No, I guess not. I guess I covered just about everything. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you're celebrating, please comment happy 4th in the comment section. And while you're at it, why not even give me a little insight of what your 4th of July is entailing? All right. Is it a barbecue, or are you just going to, sleep in, I guess, and just got off work and after a long day, or you're just going to chill and maybe have a few brewskis and, just do that, whatever it is that you're celebrating. Or however, how you're celebrating, I would like to know in the comments. So please, guys, comment into the comment section in the video and let me know what you're doing for 4th of July. Yeah, whether it's going to be friends with family, barbecue, etc. All that good stuff. I want to hear it all. And if you are barbecuing and all that, let me know what you're having, because I already told you I'm having chicken, fajita, burgers, and hot dogs with potato salad and deviled eggs and rice and guacamole, chips. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we got more food than that probably, but I'm not sure what else that we're making. So far, I only know just that off the top of my head. All right, guys. If that's it, that will be... yeah, that'll be it. All right, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy your 4th of July. And like I said, be safe. And if you're a viewer from a different part of the world, I mean, if you want to celebrate, if you can celebrate it, by all means. But yeah, thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out those videos in the description, and even show them some love as well. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Take it easy.